Most people spend $300, $500, sometimes over $1,000 trying to get real backyard privacy, and when it is all done, it still looks wrong. It looks temporary. It looks like something that went up in a weekend and is going to fall apart by the following spring. I know because I did exactly that. I drove to the hardware store, loaded up a cart with lattice panels and vinyl screening and pressure-treated posts, stood in the checkout line watching an amount of money disappear that I genuinely could not afford to lose, hauled it all home, spent an entire Saturday installing it, and when I stepped back and looked at what I had built, it looked like a barrier. It looked defensive. It did not look like a garden. Then, one afternoon, I walked into Dollar Tree looking for something that had nothing to do with gardening, and I found 8 things that changed my entire backyard privacy situation. Not slightly improved it, not made it a little better, changed it completely. My neighbor, the one whose second-floor deck looks straight down into my yard, walked over 2 weeks after I finished and asked me who I hired to do the landscaping. I told her I did it myself with things from Dollar Tree. She laughed. I showed her the receipt. She stopped laughing. Before we go any further, drop a comment right now. Can your neighbors see directly into your yard? Yes or no? Because what I'm about to show you is going to change that answer, and it is going to cost you almost nothing to make it happen. And stay all the way through to hack number 8, because that one is the only hack on this entire list that actively gets better every single year and costs you absolutely nothing to maintain once it is in the ground. It is the most unfair long-term advantage a gardener on a budget can have, and I'm saving it for last because it is worth the wait. If you are new here, welcome to Daily Garden Fix. This is where we do real garden transformations with real results on a real budget every single week. No fluff, no shortcuts that don't actually work, no hacks that look good in a video and fall apart the moment you try them in real life. Hit that subscribe button right now so you do not miss anything coming up this season. And while you're down there in the comments telling me whether your neighbors can see into your yard, tell me your zone too, because some of these hacks perform differently depending on where you're growing, and I want to make sure you walk away with the version that's going to work best for your specific situation. All right, 8 hacks. Let's build some privacy. Hack number 1, the Dollar Tree Bamboo Roll Fence Extenders. Here's the first one, and I want to move through it quickly because the moment you understand it, it is going to seem almost too obvious. You're going to wonder why you haven't been doing this for years. Dollar Tree carries small bamboo roll fences in the garden section, usually stacked near the planters and border stakes, easy to walk right past because individually they look too small to do anything meaningful. Most people pick one up, decide it is not tall enough to matter, and put it back down. That is a mistake, and it is costing those people real privacy. Here's what you actually do with them. You buy 4, 5, 6 rolls depending on the length of your fence line, and you zip tie them together end to end along the top of your existing fence. It does not matter what kind of fence you have, a short wooden fence, a chain link run, a decorative garden border. Whatever you're working with, these bamboo rolls extend it. You're stacking height. You're adding a natural-looking bamboo panel above your existing fence line that looks intentional, looks designed, and looks like it was professionally installed. The detail that makes this hack work completely is the double layer. You run one row of bamboo panels at the top of your fence, then you run a second row overlapping the first by about 6 inches below it. That overlap closes every gap. There are no sight lines through it. From outside your yard, all anyone sees is a solid bamboo wall. From inside, you're sitting in an enclosed, private outdoor space that feels like it belongs in a Japanese garden catalog. Total cost for a standard fence run? Under $10. Total installation time? 20 minutes. That's your first hack, and every single one after this is going to give you exactly that same feeling. Hack number 2, the Dollar Tree Outdoor Privacy Curtain Wall. This one is my personal favorite on the entire list, and I want to earn your trust on that claim before I explain it, because the 2 Dollar Tree items I'm about to combine look like they have absolutely no business being used together. Stay with me for 30 seconds and it will make complete sense. Before I tell you what to buy, I want you to do something. Look away from your screen for a moment and picture the exact spot in your backyard where you actually want to sit. The patio, the deck, the corner you always meant to put a chair. Picture that space the way you want it to feel. Comfortable, enclosed, private, like an outdoor room rather than an exposed patch of yard. Now picture that space with soft, flowing curtains on 3 sides. Not plastic sheeting, not rigid panels, actual fabric panels that catch the breeze and move gently and make the whole area feel like a private outdoor living space that someone designed on purpose. That's what this hack creates. You need fabric panels from the craft or party supply section, the long rectangular panels usually available in white, cream, and soft neutrals, and you need pool noodles. You run a length of rope or thin wire between 2 anchor points, fence posts, tree trunks, porch columns, whatever frames the space you want to enclose. Then you slide a pool noodle onto that rope before you hang anything. The pool noodle becomes your curtain rod and a weighted header that gives the fabric real body and structure so it hangs with intention instead of going flat every time there's a breeze. Clip or tie your fabric panels beneath the pool noodle header, and what you're looking at is something that belongs in an outdoor living magazine. Pull them closed when you want total privacy, tie them back when you want the space open. 0 screws, 0 permanent modifications, HOA-friendly and renter-safe. Nobody who sees it will believe it came from Dollar Tree. Hack number 3, the living privacy trellis wall. This is where we move into something that feels less like a craft hack and more like actual landscape design, because that's exactly what it is. This hack produces results that make people assume you hired someone. Go to the garden section at Dollar Tree and pick up their green garden border fence panels, the decorative sections usually sold in packs of 2 or 3. On their own, they look like simple flower bed edging, but stand them vertically, zip tie them together in a connected row, and drive the stakes firmly into the ground along your fence line, and you have just built a custom trellis structure, a stable one that climbing plants can grip and travel across completely. Now you plant something that climbs, sweet peas if you want fragrance drifting across your yard all summer, climbing beans or cucumbers if you want the trellis to feed you while it screens you. Same structure, same footprint, producing food and blocking views at the same time. Morning glories if you want fast coverage and color in a single season. Clematis if you're playing a longer game and want something genuinely stunning in year 2 and beyond. These plants want exactly this kind of structure. Give them something to climb and they will do every other piece of the work themselves. Within 1 growing season, this trellis goes from Dollar Tree fence panels to a solid living curtain of green. Drop a comment and tell me what you would grow on yours. I genuinely love knowing what people choose for this one. Hack number 4, the renter-safe burlap screen for chain link fence. This one is specifically built for every gardener here who rents, or anyone dealing with a chain link fence that is essentially a wire frame giving the entire neighborhood an unobstructed view of everything in your yard. Head to the craft section at Dollar Tree and look for burlap rolls or mesh fabric, usually in the floral or party supply area, depending on the season. Pick up several rolls based on the length of your fence line, take them outside, and begin zip tying them directly onto the chain link, working section by section from one end to the other. You're converting a wide-open, completely transparent fence into an opaque, textured, natural-looking screen in under 30 minutes. Burlap has a warm, earthy quality that reads as intentional in a garden setting. It doesn't look like a cover-up. It looks like a deliberate design choice made by someone with a good eye. No screws, no drilling, no permanent hardware of any kind. If you get an HOA notice, the whole thing comes down in 20 minutes. If you're moving out, it rolls up before the landlord walks through. Add a row of Dollar Tree planters hung along the fence between the burlap, and this setup stops being a privacy screen and becomes a full garden feature. Color, texture, greenery, and privacy, all from one chain link fence that used to show your neighbors everything.
Hack number 5. Dollar Tree outdoor fabric and garden stakes privacy screen. This is one that most people overlook completely, and it is one of the fastest privacy solutions on this entire list to set up. Dollar Tree carries outdoor weight fabric and burlap in their seasonal section, and their garden stakes, the simple metal or wooden ones sold near the plant supports, give you everything you need to build a freestanding fabric privacy screen that requires no fence, no wall, and no existing structure to attach to. Buy 4 garden stakes and drive them into the ground in a rectangular formation, 2 in front, 2 behind, spaced about 18 inches apart in each pair. Now, weave your fabric panels between the front and rear stakes at each position, wrapping and tensioning the fabric so it stands taut and upright between them. What you have built is a freestanding fabric privacy panel that stands on its own, can be moved anywhere in your yard, and costs under $5 per panel to build. The reason this hack is so powerful is placement flexibility. You are not locked into your fence line. You put these panels exactly where the privacy problem actually is, beside a patio chair, along the edge of a garden bed that faces a neighbor's window, beside a garden gate that gets walked past constantly. Zone 7 through Zone 9 gardeners who entertain outdoors through most of the year find this one especially useful because you can reconfigure your privacy layout completely from season to season without touching a single permanent structure. Set it up in an afternoon, move it the following weekend if the situation changes. Hack number 6. The Dollar Tree Planter Stack Living Wall. This one takes a little more setup than the others on this list, but the result is the kind of thing that stops people mid-sentence when they see it in your yard. And when I give you the cost breakdown, you are going to need a moment. Go to Dollar Tree and buy their standard plastic planters, the largest size available. You want 12 to 16 of them, depending on how wide you need your privacy wall to be. Stack them in a staggered, overlapping pattern the same way bricks are laid in a wall. Thread zip ties through the drainage holes of each planter to connect it to the ones beside and beneath it. You are building a vertical wall made entirely of living containers, locked together and stable. Fill each planter with potting mix and plant it with whatever you want your wall to say about your garden. Ornamental grasses for year-round structure, trailing ivy for a lush, spilling and closed look, mixed herbs if you want fragrance and something useful at arm's reach, bright annuals if color is the priority this season. The point is density. Fill this wall with life and it reads as abundant and intentional from every angle. At $1.25 per planter, 16 planters costs exactly $20. $20 for a living, growing, evolving privacy wall that takes up almost no ground footprint because it grows vertically. A wall that changes completely every season when you replant it. No store-bought privacy panel does that. No vinyl screen reinvents itself every spring. This one does because you are always in control of what goes into it. Hack number 7. The Dollar Tree Shade Cloth and Zip Tie Privacy Panel System. This is the hack for anyone who needs immediate, full-coverage privacy on a long fence run without any of the setup time that the living wall or trellis hacks require. It goes up in an afternoon and looks finished from day one. Dollar Tree carries shade cloth and mesh fabric panels in the garden section during the growing season. Lightweight, UV-resistant material designed for outdoor use. Buy enough panels to cover your full fence run, then use Dollar Tree zip ties, buy 2 or 3 packs because you will go through them, to attach the shade cloth panels directly to your fence, your garden border stakes, or a simple rope or wire line you string between posts. The key technique here is tensioning. Do not just loosely clip the fabric to the fence. Pull it taut at the top edge first, zip tie it firmly, then pull the bottom edge taut and secure it, then work your way across with ties every 6 to 8 inches along both horizontal edges. A properly tensioned shade cloth panel does not flap in the wind, does not sag in the middle, and does not look improvised. It looks flat, clean, and intentional, like a purpose-built privacy screen. For gardeners in zones 8 through 11 who deal with intense summer sun alongside the privacy problem, shade cloth does double duty. It screens the view and reduces the direct sun load on whatever you're growing behind it. One material, 2 problems solved, under $10 for a full fence panel run. The zip ties make it completely removable and repositionable at the end of the season, so you are not committed to any permanent installation.
Hack number 8. The Forever Hack. Clumping bamboo with Dollar Tree trellis supports. This is the one I promised you at the very beginning. The hack that builds itself quietly in the background while you go about your life, gets better every single year without any additional money, and eventually becomes the most valuable privacy feature your yard has, completely free to maintain. Dollar Tree carries small wooden or wire A-frame plant supports in the seasonal garden section. Buy several and space them along the border where you want your privacy screen to grow, pressing each one firmly into the soil so it stands upright and stable. Space them roughly 2 to 3 feet apart. Now, plant clumping bamboo alongside those trellis supports. And I need to be precise about this because the word bamboo makes a lot of gardeners nervous, and for good reason. Running bamboo, the kind that spreads underground, escapes into neighboring properties, and becomes a years-long removal problem, is not what we are talking about. Clumping bamboo stays exactly where you put it. It grows in tight, contained, well-behaved clumps and adds 2 to 4 feet of height every single growing season without spreading laterally. The Dollar Tree trellis stakes give your young bamboo plants something to lean against and anchor to during that critical first year while the root system is establishing. Once the bamboo is fully settled, those stakes disappear completely inside the foliage. But in that first season, they are the difference between bamboo that stands tall through spring rain and bamboo that leans and never quite gets going. Plant your clumping bamboo in a staggered zigzag pattern rather than a single straight row. Offset every plant from the one in front of it by about 18 inches, alternating between 2 rows. A single straight row always leaves vertical sightline gaps between plants. The zigzag eliminates those gaps completely. Within 2 full growing seasons, you have real, substantial privacy. Within 3, you have a dense, lush, towering natural wall that blocks everything behind it. And after that, the bamboo simply keeps going. Every year, the clumps grow fuller. Every year, the wall gets taller. Every year, the privacy improves. The cost to maintain it from that point forward is exactly nothing. That is something no vinyl panel, no lattice screen, and no overpriced trellis kit can ever promise you. You stayed all the way through, and that always earns a bonus here. You can build the most beautiful bamboo wall, hang the most stunning curtain screen, stack the most impressive planter wall on your block, and then watch deer or rabbits decide that all of it is their personal salad bar. All that work, eaten overnight. Dollar Tree carries Irish Spring bar soap for $1.25. Shred a bar into small pieces and scatter them around the base of any new plantings, especially your new bamboo starts and your trellis climbers during that first vulnerable season. The scent naturally repels deer and rabbits without chemicals, without anything that harms your soil, without anything that stresses the plants you are trying to protect. For taller plants, cut a bar in half. Drop each half into a section of pantyhose and hang it from a stake near the planting. 1 bar protects the area for close to a full year. That is your entire critter-proofing system for $1.25. Build the privacy wall, protect the privacy wall, and actually get to enjoy the result. 8 hacks. Let me run through them one final time so you leave here with every single one locked in. The bamboo roll fence extender, double layered, installed in 20 minutes for under $10. The outdoor privacy curtain wall, pool noodle header, fabric panels, 0 screws, completely HOA and renter friendly. The living trellis wall, Dollar Tree border panels planted with climbers that turn the whole structure into a green wall within 1 season. The renter-safe burlap chain link screen, fully removable, completely natural looking. The freestanding fabric and garden stake privacy panel, placement flexibility that no fence-mounted solution can match. The planter stack living wall, $20, 16 planters, a vertical garden feature that reinvents itself every season. The shade cloth and zip tie panel system, immediate full coverage that goes up in an afternoon. And the forever hack, clumping bamboo in a staggered zigzag planting that builds a permanent natural privacy wall and improves for free every year after the first. The reason most backyards stay open and uncomfortable is not because privacy is expensive, it's because most people assume privacy is expensive and never look for a smarter solution. These 8 hacks exist to flip that assumption completely.
You do not need a contractor, you do not need a landscaping budget, you need a Dollar Tree, a free afternoon, and the right information. And now you have all three. If today helped you, hit the like button right now. It takes 1 second and it helps more gardeners find this channel. Share this with anyone who has been complaining about an exposed yard or nosy neighbors. They'll thank you for it. Subscribe if you're not already part of this community, and drop a comment telling me which hack you are starting with and which zone you're growing in. I read every single one. I'll see you in the next one.